Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video on the channel. It's your boy Overkill Gaming, and today we are back with another video, and today we are going to be going over the top 5 Roblox Islands items that you forgot existed. Before we do get into this video though, just want to say I'm doing a 100 million coin giveaway. All you gotta do to enter is drop a like, subscribe, comment down below you did all that, and you will be entered. And let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, the first item is the Scavenger. Now, the Scavenger was a villager that was located on the player's island during the Roblox Battles event in Islands. The villager offered a quest, which upon completing, rewarded the player with the Roblox Battles trophy. Now, the Scavenger was removed from the game a couple months ago, so it is started to become forgotten. It did give a pretty cool trophy, but other than that, it didn't really do anything, so I don't think it really needs to be in the game anyway, since it was just for RB battle. So let's move on to the next item. The next item is the Legacy Food Processor. The Legacy Food Processor is a different version of the food processor. It cannot be obtained and has little other use than it being a collectible and rare. It has the functionality of a cooking table, however, all these items soon turned into a normal food processor in the August 30th, 2020 update. A YouTuber named Telanthric bought it from someone for 50 billion in December 2020 and even showed it in a video, which means it still exists. So guys, these actually still do exist. People think they were removed in August 2020. However, I actually have seen one of these with my own eyes because I was in a game with a dev, right? And we were in a call, and he spawned in a Legacy Food Processor just to show me he could do it. And yeah, so they do still exist. There's probably like 100 in the dev's inventories at this point. But yeah, let's move on to the next item. Next up is the Slime Key. The Slime Key was an item used to access the Slime Island. Its functionality was removed in the July 11, 2020 update and was later removed in the February 5th, 2021 update. Guys, these Slime Island keys, they used to sell for only around 200 coins from the adventure, but whenever they were removed, they were traded for way more until they got duped, and then they were officially taken out of the game on February 5th in place of the portal shards. Coming up next is the Gearbox. The Gearbox is an item that can be sold to the mechanic or used to craft the wool vacuum. Now guys, many people forgot the Gearbox even existed due to the fact of how useless it is compared to how hard it is to craft. People, especially me, we used to push super hard, craft a bunch of gearboxes. They're telling us something by only having it in the game for a little bit. A lot of people thought it was going to be one of those things where they're going to remove the ability to craft it whenever the gearbox is actually needed for something, and they were going to try and limit the production of certain items that way, which I think would have been a really cool idea and would have worked out really good. But unfortunately, they did not do that, and the Gearbox remained useless for multiple months until the Pigs and Portals update, where it was added to the wool vacuum recipe. Next up is the Workbench. The Workbench is a crafting station that all new players automatically start with on their island. It is one of the starter items. This item was added in the July 17, 2020 update and replaced the basic Workbench previous role as the first Workbench a new player starts with. The player can't craft a Workbench, so once it's gone forever. The Workbench has only 2 crafting recipes, sharing the role with the brewing stand as the crafting station with the lowest number of crafting recipes available. Note, people who have been playing before the update can get it through trading and buying, or they can make alternate accounts and get it that way. Now guys, this Workbench has kind of been forgotten because whenever it came out, there was a big huss about it. Everyone thought it's going to be a tier 4 Workbench. Everyone was super excited. There was a huge hype. And then it came out and turned out to just be a new beginner's Workbench. That didn't stop some scammers from actually selling it for around like 100 million, I believe it was at one point. And then eventually people realized, thanks to tutorials on YouTube on how to get it, and it doesn't sell for anything now. but there was a bit where it was selling 100 million and a bunch of scammers got rich calling it a secret workbench. Now guys, as you can see, I actually released a video on how to get this back whenever it first came out, and people were pretty curious about it, considering the fact that my video got 1.7k, Snowman's got 4.7k, Telanthrics got 43k, random channel here got 6.2k. Everybody wanted to know how to get this item, and they figured it out through these tutorials, and it put a stop to the scamming that was going on with them. And it was extremely good that happened, because it was getting a bit out of hand. Scammers were getting super rich. This was during a time when 100 million was a lot of coins. Alright guys, well, I'm going to wrap up the video there. I hope you all enjoy. I hope this was interesting, and I will see you all next time. Adios, muchachos.